Hello my beautiful hammerhead and welcome back to another video. In this one we're gonna go through the short stories of the Dawnbringer Crusade from number 13 to 16. There isn't that much lore in there, so this is going to be again short and sweet. So let's dive in really fast. The first one of course is Dawnbringer Chronicles number 13, Black Talent Beyond Fire Slide. There isn't much. This is basically just our Black Talents defeating a Gargant, which is basically Surtur from Norse mythology. His name is even, as you can see, Surtur. And yeah, this is just the regular Black Talent story. Rostos and Shakana are, well, having their little chit-chat. Lorai and Hendrik are having their little spat of veterans, and Neve is doing her Neve things. So yeah, that's basically it. They're defeating the Gargant, of course, and from the Hammers of Sigmar, Knight Venator, I believe it was. I'm sorry, Knight Azeroth. Sorry. Yeah, well, he came, this Mr. Luminous Stormside, and said, Vandus is back, he calls upon you, he has a hunt of his own in mind. Yeah, well, this is how the Black Talents came to be in Dawnbringer's Book 3, The Long Hunt. So the next one is probably right after our Crusaders, the Dawners, were able to, well, rest for a while, because this is the fight of Baal Grimnir against Truk, the Troggoth King. So they're fighting a little bit here and there. It is really hard because Truk is tough. And yeah, long story short, at the end, Baal is standing on the back of Truk, is hammering on him. Somehow they get pulled through the portal on Truk's back, because that's a thing now. Baal loses consciousness because apparently, as far as I'm aware of, he's losing his limbs, or rather he lost his limbs. It is right here, gold magic burned at the stumps where his limbs used to be. In their place, pools of quicksilver were rapidly cooling beneath him. And unconsciousness. And then Truk awakens in Ulgu. That's awesome. Another hint that we're going to Ulgu in 4th edition is here. And yeah, he walks, he stands up, sees, aha, shiny spot on the horizon. A nexus is there, have to go and crush it. The next one is Blessed by Blood. It's the 15th short story of the Dawnbringer Chronicles. And this is Laksha Bloodspeaker, who is a follower of Korgus Kul, and he's one of the Slaughter Priests. I believe that was the title. Yes, Slaughter Priest. And yeah, they're fighting a little bit. It's against the Troggoths and a couple of Fire Slayers here and there. And yeah, well, nothing much really happens. It's just that at some point the Orb Infernia starts, the Chaos Tainted Moon of Akshi is starting to rain blood again. So that's the cue of Slayer raining blood. And yeah, some blood letters appear because demons, and in a very small moment, which is really, really interesting, because that just says that Korgus Kul will get a new model, which is amazing, is here for a moment. As Laksha looked upon his master, he could see red. Blood wings spread from Kul's shoulders, a tail edged with 1,000 knives lashed from behind him, eyes as dark and gleaming as fresh slit veins. Then he blinked and Kul was mortal once more. Awesome! Good story, but yeah, much fighting. Then we have Dawnbringer Chronicles 16, the Summer Court. This is by far the best as of yet. There were short story 5 was great, but we're gonna do that in a moment. As of yet, I haven't opened the Flesh Eater Court's Battle Tome, so I don't know anything of the story that happened there. I'm sorry, I can't give my input for this short story here. But Grand Justice Gourmet, you know, the judge with the intestines as a wig, he's not mad. He sometimes has flashes when he's near Ushoran of shining knights and everything is resplendent and we are so good and everywhere. But yeah, he sees the reality of things. And he's not alone, because you know Saka, Fang of New Lamia, the great vampire model with the snake. And Uroboth the snake was a gift from Nagash to her. And somehow all three of them have this kind of a relationship. They know each other. Saka knows that he's not mad, so he's the only one she really talks to. And yeah, well, then they're going to see Ushoran, because it was Nagash's idea to bleed Ushoran and collect his blood in amphoras and send it all across the realms to the cities of Sigmar. This is where one of the stories with Callus and Toll at the end of Book 2 in Reign of the Brood came to be, where they found this wine laced with blood and the nobles became, well, ghouls. This is the source. We finally have confirmation for that. And it's really cute that Ushoran calls Saka his niece, because, well, vampires are, of course, all basically a family, especially the Mortarchs. So Neferata and Manfred and Ushoran. Not really family as in the regular sense, but family. Yeah, really interesting story here. Sir Jarian, of course, is still a thing. He's out there fighting against the Nurgle followers. And we get to see a lot of how Ushoran's madness just saddens Gormain, and that he just wishes Ushoran to be his normal self. But here comes the best part. Astria Soulbride, as we know, is around. She's looking for the Summer King, as he apparently can heal the wounds, the remedies of the soul. He can give remedies to the soul of, yeah, well, the Stormcasts and so on. They're seeing them, and Saka is, we have to, no, what was it? We cannot simply open our gates and then our gates, and Ushoran is surely needs romanced my gates. Really, really great, because Saka is always like this noble vampire, and at this moment she's like, oh, damn, I should be careful around him. Great story, and prepare the feast, because for Ushoran, the Stormcast Eternals are still allies. It is written here. Ushoran roared, lurching upon his throne like a ship in a storm tide. But these are glad tidings, come to honor the alliance between the God-sire Nagash and Azir's Guild King. Verily, we must ready to receive them. How great is this? This is so good. But okay, yeah, as I've said, this is going to be it for now. Short and sweet. Oh no, almost short and sweet. I'm sorry. This one is great. I really, really love this one. But What are your thoughts for all of this? I have to be really quick right now. I have to prepare the next 4 short stories, 2 other videos until Friday, because again, I'm having surgery on Wednesday. So tomorrow, when this video comes up, is published, and I don't know when I will be back, so I have to be fast. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. I am keen to know what you have to say. And while you're down there, please remember to do all the YouTube stuff, because hitting buttons is not only fun. Why? Because that way we can build a bigger community and talk more Warhammer almost every day. Until then, have a great day, my friend. Stay fantastic, stay hydrated, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Bye!